It's the Clemson Tigers and the Texas Longhorns. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Here in Austin, DKR is one of the most iconic stadiums in college football. Texas Memorial Stadium, the fans, the burnt orange. You've got Bevo here on the sideline. There is so much love every time you come to a college football game here. History in the making at DKR. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. He'll bring it out. It's Simon. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll run this play from the pistol. Gonna run it. It's Smothers. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Arch Madness. Oh, they're after him. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
And that's a frustrating drive. Not the drive they were trying to put together. 3 plays, couldn't find a way to break somebody loose. Catching the football, getting tackled. Offense still trying to get in a rhythm, trying to make something happen on their side of the field.
So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. Manning to throw for it on 4th. Escapes the pressure to his right. Throws to the tight end. They get him on the ground, but not before he... It's opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Art's going to spin it again. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Here's Arch to throw. That's reeled in. It's Brown. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
That's a great play call by the offensive coordinator because that play is essentially the extension of a sweep play. You're getting your running back an extra touch to the perimeter of the field, so now he can go to work in open space.
The Longhorns have this offense rolling.
Red 54, red 54.
They go play action with Manning. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Man, linebackers are so fast nowadays, so multiple. They can do so many different things. Not only do they play the run, but if I need you to go get a sack, I can just send you. Send one of those fast linebackers that can rush the quarterback.
Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Arch is going to throw for it. Going for it all. Deep down the right side. What great concentration to stay in bounds and make the catch. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get.
Got a little press. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job, nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick a field goal or...
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! They're bellowing out Texas fight right now as the Horns are ready after that touchdown drive.
And what a great way to start. Get the crowd jacked up. When you do something good like this early, that burnt orange is going absolutely bananas in the stands. And the rest of the game, the defense, the special team, everybody feeds off their great energy.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Wants to throw on first down. Wasting no time taking a shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you've got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. Gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them. So I would keep taking deep shots down the field.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Johnson. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
look at this. Surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a connection. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Tigers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Running inside, it's Johnson. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead, and we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Davidson. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to adjust the pattern. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. This time he's got his man. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Now the play fake. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Lost to throw again. This time on target. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing the 3rd down and goal.
Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Tries it on the sneak. This defense rises to the occasion, and now deep in this game, will they send out the field goal unit or go for it on 4th and short?
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
They've converted on 4th down once, but here's the big one. 4th and goal. They're going to run it. And he's in. Touchdown, Clemson.
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll return it. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Manning. Pressure coming. It's caught. They'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Marking at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive, maybe run the ball, and then a few plays later go play action, make it look the same before shooting it downfield. They just did it right away on first down, first play of the drive. If you get the matchup, take the shot. And that's exactly what happened. Nice job.
Takes the handoff. It smothers. Makes it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. You count up those explosive plays in the game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, and this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
The Longhorns, after exploding for that huge run, back to work.
Down, ready, go, go.
Manning on play action. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Texas. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Under fire. Got him downfield. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Timeout called by Clemson. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Makes the catch. It's Davidson. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
And that's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into, and you want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Looking left. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Caught in the backfield. It's Smothers. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now, give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making the play.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Here we go. Ready. Go, go.
Throwing Manning. Slings it. Working that left side. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Play action. Here's Manning. Here's the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. What a job to lay out and make the catch. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Here's Manning to throw. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. We're just about ready to start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
How about the hit on the tight end there? They knew they had to bring the lumber on the big fella to bring him down, and they just blew him up.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Wants to throw it again. Grab behind the line. It's Davidson. Oh, he's got some space. The 30. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And the extra point splits the uprights. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. To throw, Manning. Quickly complete. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Makes the grab. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out and you can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
Touchdown, Texas! And that one will give him the lead.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Turning it on! And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches.
Snags it, and he's open. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And, man, I want to see more of that. Like, I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass. Like, being a little bit more diverse. They've struggled today to find big plays. That's a big one there.
Looking downfield on first down. He's going for it all. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed. It's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Manning with a play fake. He's moving out of the pocket. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
And we talk to teams week after week and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a third and short. Arch Madness. Setting up the screen. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Longhorn. And once he found open space, the man might as well start playing. This dude is lighting it up for the Horns, and some old-school Horn fans starting to think about that 500-yard, 4-touchdown day Vince Young had against Oklahoma State.
Bringing back great memories, and there's been some good runs at quarterback. You think about Colt McCoy, too, man. He put up some serious numbers, some serious wins. Can this be the next guy to catapult this offense, to bring Texas back to prominence?
And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. To the air on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. He fires one deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He recovers the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, in this situation, the only offensive player who can advance the fumble is the guy who dropped it.
Well, the offense is coming off the field. They didn't have enough yards to get that first down anyway, but by putting it on the ground, they killed any shot at maintaining this drive, and now their defense has to take over in a sudden change situation.
The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. On the run, fires downfield. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
And the Longhorns will try to punch it in on first and goal. In the red area, it's Brown. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
Wide receiver going in motion. Here's Arch to throw. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. The 50, the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
How fast did this game just change? Offense in the lead with the football looking great. Defense makes the big play. We've got ourselves a ball game now.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. He's looking to throw. He's in there for the two-point conversion, and now they're just down 6.
And how about the cherry on the sundae? The big INT return for a touchdown, and now throw on the two-point conversion. Give this team 8.
And he's coming out of the end zone. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Arch is going to throw for it. Here comes the heat. A little release to the back. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. And he's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Finds a man on the left. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10.
Hey, take it, take it.
Manning. Complete left side, Coleman. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line.
Ready, ready. Go, go.
Going to work in the air, it's Manning. Moving out to the right. Makes the catch. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They want that clock to run. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Clemson calls its 2nd timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Just feeds the running back. Oh, he got loose. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
And the Longhorns pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work.
Here we go. Ready. Black 14. Black 14.
The corners are walked up tight.
Go.
Throwing Manning. Looking to scramble. The quarterback doesn't throw it away. Instead, the defense forces a loss.
Now, I tell you what, if you got to love the way this defense attacks downhill. I mean, they see QB run, they pull the trigger. They're not waiting. There's not a lot of guys standing around watching, playing so fast, stringing that thing out, nowhere to go with the football. He can't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Back to throw, it's Manning. Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. That ball is caught past the marker, but he is out of bounds, and it'll be 4th down.
After that incomplete.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The Longhorns will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Here's Manning to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Longhorns! All of that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the 4th. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback may change this route. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Back to pass. He wants a big play here late. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. The Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now the Tigers will take their final timeout of the half. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Quarterback's got to get rid of the ball. That last sack's not on the line. That's on him. Now it's 3rd down. He's going to fire deep. Leap and grab for a big gain. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to the end zone. Snagged on the outside. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now, up 20 in the 4th. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed on the right side, that's Wesco. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. He goes right back to the air. Finds his big tight end. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Quarterback making adjustments. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the middle. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one.